What's going on, everybody? Hank Harrison with Double H Precision Fishing, back at an awesome dude's house. We're here at Jason Reyes' house. We're going to be working on his 2024 Phoenix 21 XE again. Now, he has done some modding since we did the original NBT in 8612 install. He removed the DD26 live foot in that second live scope. He actually still has that transducer in his cabinet. He went ahead and mounted a rear live scope and utilized the black box that's in the rod box, so his second black box, to run that rear mounted live scope, because this second half of the season for him on the NPFL is going to be Pickwick, I believe 2 smallmouth tournaments, so some utilizing some pretty fancy stuff to get that competitive edge. And so what we're doing to complement the second half of the season is we're going to be adding the brand new MBT 18-inch cruiser to the front of his boat and the brand new 1643 XSV from Garmin at the console. So we're about to get this boat kind of stripped out. We're going to go ahead and take the front mount off, take apart the console, get some stuff ready to go, and then we're going to get this sucker ready for the second half of the NPFL season. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, so at a stopping point right now. Jason is off grabbing some lunch and running some errands, but I wanted to show y'all the progress that has been made on his boat. Like I said, mid-year updates, and with NBT Marine coming out with the brand new 18-inch cruiser, which is the perfect balance between big screen, low cost, and absolute phenomenal performance. And with Garmin Marine coming out with their brand new 1643 XSV, which is their newest 16-inch Garmin unit, Jason said, let's go ahead and get both of them. Let's get them on the boat before he heads up to smallmouth country. So I'm going to flip the camera around, show y'all what we have done so far, and we're going to keep getting after it. So as it sits right now, pretty similar to what y'all remember seeing, right? But since we have done his 22 install, or since we did his 22 install, Bass Boat Technologies has come out with the MBT Marine gimbal bracket. These gimbal brackets are a no-brainer when it comes to the MBT Marine big screens. It's just a must. They come in 3 different sizes. This is the middle size, which I found to be probably the sweet spot, if not the perfect one for Mr. Reyes. We could have gone with that small one, but we have a ton of room, guys. That is my hand right there. A ton of room between the trolling motor and the trolling motor pedal and the MBT Marine screen. Obviously, still have his 126 up there. The MBT Marine screen is going to be showing his LVS 34, and that's what we have going on up front. Very, very sturdy. I mean, I can barely move that thing, so very, very happy with the way that turned out. 8 through bolts and nuts. Moving on to the back. Now, this is where we are not complete yet. Obviously, we don't have all the nuts and bolts. These are just placeholders. But take a look at this. Look how seamless this is. I mean, this is fantastic how this is going to turn out, guys. Garmin 1643. These 16-inch units compared to the 8616s are right at $1,300 or $1,200 less. Now, a few differences, okay? Some of the very few differences are there are a few ports back here that are on the 8612 or 8612 and 8616 that you do not get with this unit. That is going to be for your saltwater guys. Your saltwater guys are going to want to pay attention to that. But for us bass fishermen, we're not using a lot of these applications back here that are on the 8616. We're using networking, we're using HDMI, USB, power, and transducers, as well as NEMA 2000. The 8616s and 12s, they are expanded in the back. These are simplified. as well as a little bit different screen, but you still receive the full HD screen like on the 8616s. You're going to get that on the 1643. So super stoked with how this is turning out. Obviously, made ourselves a mess. Here in just a minute, I'm going to do a size comparison to the 22, the 18, and this Garmin 1643. So y'all stick around. It's sitting right over there. So here is the actual size comparison between the MBT 22 Battleship on the left and a Garmin 8612. Pretty astounding. I mean, truly, guys, I mean, that's a huge difference. And this is a monster screen. This screen is designed to be a solo screen on the front of your boat. And at the end of the day, I think for Jason and for a lot of people are going to find that MBT 18-inch cruiser is going to be the perfect fit. One, because when you're split screening it with mapping and full screen live scope, you're still going to get a 16-inch display of live scope, where with this, you're getting like a 19 and a 3/4 inch display, which is absolutely insane. It's the deal, no doubt about it. But when it comes to mounting and everything like that, as well as usable space for Mr. Reyes, he wanted to go with the 18 and then the 16 in the back. He's also running a rear-facing live scope, so he's going to be running that on the 1643 as well. We thought about putting this MBT Battleship at the helm, and we ended up holding off on that for now. We still got some ideas rolling, but that is a size comparison right there. And then when just a second, I'm going to show you the size comparison between the 12, 22, 16, and 18. So here's the size comparison between the 18 to the 22. You can see that it rides just inside the screen of the 22. So definitely the 18 is going to be lighter. The 22 is going to give you a lot more options when it comes to sonar display. There is no doubting that. If you are wanting a true standalone unit on the front of your boat, there is no way I'm selling you anything other than the 22. But if you're looking to upgrade your screen size, whether it be a 16, 18, or 22 and dual stack, y'all saw the dual stack that we had up here. The gimbal bracket is actually right down there, had stabilizers and all. It was as sturdy as you can get. But this new 18 gives you another option. It also is right in the middle between the 16 and the 22 at $3,500 MSRP. So it fits a really great market. I just got to say, look at the new screen covers, guys. Aren't those sick? Beautiful screen covers, beautiful screens. But here in just a second, going to get the 16 in or beside the 22. Alrighty, guys, just wrapped up this awesome install for Jason Reyes, getting him ready for the second half of the NPFL season. We went ahead and switched him out a 22 for a 18 cruiser, MBT Marine, the big screen, networked to a Garmin 1643 XSV. That is a bad unit right there. For the price, guys, I'm telling y'all, if y'all are looking for a 16-inch screen at the console or up front, it's a phenomenal option. But it's really hard to beat when you can put a 16 at the console for all your side scanning, your rear-facing sonars, just anything. And then you could add a 16, 18, or 22-inch MBT screen up front here for less than the cost of that Garmin right there. So absolutely fantastic install. Got the Bass Boat Technologies gimbal bracket for the MBT Marine. And then let's just take a look at the console. Absolutely gorgeous. This thing fits phenomenally. We got 4 through bolts. Everything's networked together. There he is.
Looks great. I'm excited. I think this is probably the cleanest setup that I've seen that is going to really work well for the type of fishing I'm doing. Everything is sturdy. Everything seems to be wired. It's all it's like I said, it's all clean, and to me that means a lot. It's efficient, so nothing's really in a way. I can get in and out of the boat easy. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to taking it on the tournament trail.